The biggest lie that we believe that we weren't explicitly told is the fact that AI can quote unquote think. See, when you ask ChatGPT a question, it's not thinking through the answer. All it's doing is predicting the next word, like an autocomplete on 5 pounds of Blue Chew. Let's get technical for a second. An example may be when you type in the capital of France is. The moment I press send, right here you get the response, the capital of France is Paris. Simple, right? Well, nah, little bro. There's obviously a way more deeper thing going on under the hood of this clanker. From the moment I press send, ChatGPT breaks that into something called tokens, which are small chunks of words. So it sees something like the capital of France is, then it asks itself, out of all the tokens I've seen across the internet, which one is most likely to come next in this exact context? It runs that through a giant neural network with 175 billion parameters, that's in GPT 3.5 and even more in GPT 4, and predicts the next most probable token. Oh, and what's a neural network, you may ask? It's basically a shit ton of layered math functions that learn from data patterns. Here's where the problem starts. See, fellas, AI confidently makes stuff up, and people just believe it because it says these things with the same level of certainty as it would say something that is factual. Have you ever noticed ChatGPT get something so wrong so confidently? Yeah, that's a hallucination. Now comes the survivorship bias, where you ask it new information and you would not see the countless wrong answers it generated internally before settling on the one that seemed most plausible. It's like watching someone nail a trick shot after 500 failed attempts that were edited out. The problem is that it sounds so damn convincing. The language is polished, the tone is authoritative, and it presents everything as fact. The misinformation looks so polished and authoritative that most people can't tell the difference. And that's when shit gets real dangerous. Then why do we still believe what it says when we ask it for certain advice, you may ask? Because us humans thrive off something we call confirmation bias. See, ChatGPT is very complex, I will admit, and within that complexity is a system prompted instruction that is set to be kind of leaning into what you feed it. So basically, every time you talk to it, it saves small bits of memory about you so that it can use it to tailor make the responses to what you believe in. And in hindsight, this seems like a pretty solid concept. It remembers conversations you have, your interests, your preferences, and it mimics the way you speak. Otherwise, you'd have to constantly remind it about you every time you open a new chat with it, and it would not remember anything. However, this has also led into it feeding into people's delusions, which is a whole other video in itself. It basically acts as a mirror to yourself and what you believe. But as I said, this whole topic deserves another video that dives into the psychology of using ChatGPT and why it works so well. AI has helped countless people get out of terrible situations, even helping people find out about health complications they had been going through for years. It has honestly changed the world in many great ways. Developers are also working day and night to fix the hallucination problem it has when answering questions. Now, I am going to leave this in your hands now. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. I will release a part 2 to my AI group chat video with a lot of changes I made, but if you haven't watched it yet, it will appear on the screen, and please go give it a watch if you like AI breakdowns. Have a fantastic day, everyone.